Kayla was born September 12th, 1988. When we left the hospital, her tear ducts weren't draining, and they said, you know, by 3 months, if it's not cleared up, take her to an eye doctor. So at 3 months, I took her to just a regular eye doctor in our local town. That doctor said, well, her issue is she can't see past her nose. She needs glasses. So at 3 months old, we put Kayla in glasses. Cutest little thing. Have this cute little baby with these big old glasses. Anyway, so at 6 months old, I noticed that she wasn't using her eyes as much as she had. So I heard about an ophthalmologist, a pediatric ophthalmologist that works just with kids. I went there. It was me, my husband, and my oldest daughter. After the doctor came in and brought out this really thick magnifying glass, and we had to hold her down, and she looked in her eyeball, and the doctor left again. When the doctor came back in, she told me I needed to have my 6-year-old leave and go out to the waiting room. So we did that, and we're sitting around. This is weird. I can't figure out why we had to do that. So the doctor comes in, and she's sitting there, and it sounded like she was speaking in a foreign language. She's just going on and on about, you know, she has this and whatever. And I had no idea what she was talking about. So I took it to the extreme and I said, so what are you saying, is my daughter blind? And she said, yes. And with this condition, all kinds of brain defects can happen. She can have seizures, she can have mental retardation, she can have a life-threatening condition, and we've got to get her checked into the hospital as soon as possible because this could be really, really bad. And at that point, she then handed me the bill for the day and walked out. I've got a 6-year-old in the waiting room. I'm holding a 6-month-old baby. We have a 2-hour drive home, and I still have to pay my bill. All I can imagine is my daughter going to die when we're driving home? It changed my life.
This is Julio Regalado Jr. He's pretty much a very happy guy. He loves music a lot, like Johnny Cash, their live videos, musical videos, everything that's musical. Julio enjoys that. He loves his family very much because he shows it. He hugs and kisses. He born on October 24, 89. When he came, we were excited about it, that we have another child. He's a middle child. We have a lot of joy to have Julio coming into our lives. Everything was going fine until my husband left the hospital for a little while, so I was alone in my room by myself. And a doctor came to let us know that Julio wasn't gonna last a week. So for me, being in the room by myself, I cried so bad I just couldn't even call my husband because I needed to call him to let him know, but I just cry and cry until I called him and I said, you have to come. Because they let us know that Julio wasn't gonna last a week, and that was like mourning him, and we cried, and I think that was very sad in our lives, a part that we don't like to remember, but it's something that we have to remember, that when we have a child with special needs, we please let you know that he needs more sensitivity. Don't let us know that he won't last, because he lasts. He'll be 23 in October, and I know of a lot of parents, they go through the same pain. That was too much for us to take, and like I said, I'm sharing my story because he didn't last a week. He lasts until God decides that he will last. So we're happy to have Julio. He's been a blessing to have, a lot of work, but a blessing. And I know a lot of parents will appreciate that. Be sensitive. Be sensitive when they come with special needs or disabilities.